Sri Dhanya's creation. Today we will talk about 5 simple and enjoyable tips on learning English. Anyone can learn if they have a problem for speaking English. So let's get right into the video. Tip number 1. Watch YouTube, listen YouTube. YouTube is the best place to start improving your English. Watching and listening to American people talk in several conversations may help you how to mouth out the right words with the right style. It may also help you to speak the right sentences without grammatical errors in actual conversations by watching American conversations. It is not at all easy to learn all of the English by watching one conversation. You have to practice by listening more, note down every single word you understand in the conversation, or turn on subtitles of the YouTube, so it may be a little bit easier to learn. After that, practice the conversation with your associate or assistant. If the conversations aren't a little bit fun, you can also try some recommended television shows which also may help you. Practice the fun type of English. You can watch several English movies, or you can rather watch all of the Disney shows. You can find these shows in YouTube and television. By watching and listening more and more conversations, you can become an English expert. Tip number 2. Applications. English learning apps are mostly accurate. Apps such as Grammarly helps you correct your errors in English speaking. You can find many more apps in Google Play Store which are related to help you learn better English. Also, most phones have an assistant named Google Assistant. You can try your conversations with Google Assistant. Try holding your home button and a white screen with saying, "How can I help you?" will pop up. So, concludingly, try to say some nice things to Google Assistant such as, "Hello, how are you today?" and other compliments. Google Assistant isn't that much of an English teacher because it's a search engine. So simply say English interpreter and a translator will pop up. You can learn English in your native language. Also, there's a lot of websites which give online classes, which is for a small fee, or maybe a lot. Tip number 3. Adventure games. Most adventure games have a lot of dialogue which will make you understand the extra English. English grammar is one thing, but vocabulary is the main. The more words you know, that's better. So adventure games have the words are related to different fantasies and stories. The dialogue mostly contains more words which you sometimes may even not heard. So I recommend you playing adventure games in Steam or Google Play Store. But do remember in mind that these games are not fully efficient for English speaking, but it's still a good way to enjoy and learn at the same time. Tip number 4. Seemingly regular usage. Americans use English for their daily lives, but most countries on the Western Hemisphere don't use that much English. So it will be hard to find a partner to talk with using English. They might be just like, "What is he talking about?" So I recommend using English with the closest ones in your family. So it's a safe environment and you can teach your family too. Practicing makes a man perfect. You can practice your conversations with your mom and dad. You'll get there in no time. Tip number 5. Never be shy. Most people are shy to talk in English because they might make a grammatical mistake. But it's alright. Making mistakes is how we learn. You should never be shy to express what you feel. So in a conversation, try not to chicken out and say some words. Just make sure you get the right words at an important business. So, an extra tip. Why is English important? English is a language, a common language. So most jobs you will need to know vast knowledge of language. Mostly all jobs require English grammar and speaking. If you perfect your speaking of English, then you can do so many stuff. Apply jobs, speak English if you ever decide to go to the USA, make an English YouTube video like me. So it's important to learn English for many reasons, and you should talk in your native language too. Just remember that. That's all, folks. Hope you liked this video, or maybe not. Remember one thing, you can't perfect anything just in a short span of time. You will need to practice more and more. So if you like the video, consider subscribing. It's free and you can always change your mind. Also, like the video to boost the algorithm. Stay safe, friends.